During the 1980s, Argyle Street in North Chicago became home to an influx of Vietnamese refugees. Southeast Asian shops and restaurants soon filled the area, known as Asia on Argyle. But during the COVID-19 pandemic, many of those businesses were forced to close. The pandemic also saw an uptick in anti-Asian hate. Jenny Pham's family operates a pharmacy on the street.
Argyle Street was seriously impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. A lot of the restaurants, a lot of the businesses on the street were not able to survive. And not only because folks were scared to leave the house and go out and spend their money and eat at the restaurants, it was also I believe had a lot to do with racism towards Asian people.
Ellen Dong's family operates a botanical store on Argyle. She too has been concerned with the increased hatred towards Asians.
It was really scary, concerning that there was a lot of anti-Asian hate, and this is like such a specific targeted community. It's like one layer to be already COVID tough. On top of it, it's being kind of seen as public enemy, kind of seen as you're hunted when you're walking around just existing. That's really scary.
The dual impact of businesses closing and an increase in anti-Asian hate led a group of residents to set up a campaign, Celebrate Argyle.
Rather than focusing on all of the negative and sad news that you hear all the time about us Asians, right now we created a Celebrate Argyle to celebrate instead, to celebrate the community, the individuals, the businesses that make up this rich and dynamic area.
The group has produced a series of videos that promotes businesses in the area. The impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on businesses here is clear. Initiatives like Celebrate Argyle aim to address the downturn and give owners a boost. But organisers say much more can be done to help the area thrive.
We're thinking about how to kind of grow on that, collaborating with other organizations, doing event planning, kind of just expanding the scope and highlight of the area, and sharing the culture to the larger public to let them know, like, hey, this area has been struggling, but there's also a lot we have to offer.
Challenges clearly remain, but this is a group that has chosen positivity over negativity in the fight to preserve the area's business, culture and identity. Dan Williams, CGTN, Chicago.